Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about overthinking, and ideally, we're going to try to dig into how to eliminate overthinking from happening. Now, overthinking, this is a pretty common problem with athletes out there. And what happens is, when they show up to the game or their event, whatever it is, when they overthink, they end up overanalyzing everything and they cannot perform with freedom. And that is something that is very difficult for any athlete to perform under pressure when they're restricted and when they feel like, oh, well, I need to play perfect or I need to do this. Sports, things happen so quickly, and if an athlete is a step slower, that hurts their performance a lot, right? And let me give you a good example. If a basketball player is, playing point guard and they're overthinking when they have the ball what to do, should they shoot, should they pass, should they dribble, by taking too long to think, it gives way more time for the defender to figure out what to do, how to put pressure on them. Same with soccer, same with really any sport. When you think too much, right, about what you are doing, it causes a delay, and then that delay ends up ultimately ruining whatever that moment is. Right? And I see this happen all the time. And parents ask me all the time, well, Ben, how can I get my son or daughter to play faster in the games? And in my mind, this isn't just something that happens at the game. There's something that's happening at home. There's something that's happening at practice that is preventing your child from playing quickly and playing with freedom at their games, right? It's not just this game thing, right? And often if you dig deeper and you start to see what your child is doing at practice, or you start to see what they're doing at home when they're not at practice, are they training at game speed, right? That's a common problem a lot of kids have. They don't show up to practice and train hard, where they're training equally as hard as they would be if they're playing in a game, right? And that is something every player can do. They can train at game speed. They can do things at home at game speed. They can learn how to make decisions quicker at game speed. So when they show up to the game, they're not nervous, right? So I hope this video helps. And, by doing things at home, that can eliminate overthinking at the games. And overthinking that can take a great player, someone who's great. They know what to do. They have all the skills in the world. When they overthink, that slows all the momentum down. And if your child's playing a team sport, you know that that's going to disrupt the whole game, the whole team flow of a game. Because one player that's overthinking, overanalyzing, trying to make everything too perfect, that holds everybody else back. All right. So I hope this video helps. If you have a child who's overthinking, they show up to the game, they freeze, they are worried about what their coach is saying, or they're worried about messing up, or worried about their teammates, I would love to jump on a call with you if you're a parent or if you're a coach. I've been doing these free calls for the last several months since I started this channel. And I feel like those calls have been very valuable to the parents that have jumped on those calls with me. I do all those calls on Zoom. So if you want to sign up for one of those calls, step one is go in the description. You'll see my phone number there. It's 210-960-5771. I'm happy to take a 15 to 20 minute call with you. So I can try to show you more in depth based off of your child's particular circumstance, like their specific, how they're playing right now. I can try to give you some tips and customize that further for you. So that's it for today's video. Thanks so much, and I'll chat with you soon.